Yeah, blessings sports trackers. Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm going to ask you please to do me a favor and go ahead and subscribe. And after you have subscribed, please ensure that you hit that notification bell so that you will be notified each time I put out a new video. Alright, sports trackers, today I want to venture out into the world of football. You understand? And I want to talk about or add my 2 cents rather to a conversation that has been in the media for quite some time now. You understand? It's a long-standing conversation as it relates to who is the greatest football player of all times. Who is the GOAT? Is it the late great Pele from Brazil? Or is it the late maestro from Argentina, Diego Maradona? Or is it the goal machine from out of Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo? Or is it our latest World Cup winner, the magician Lionel Messi himself? So persons would have expressed their views as it relates to who they think is the best, who they think is the GOAT, who they think is the greatest football player of all times. So, and sports trackers, I must hasten to say that, when it comes to football, people tend to be very sentimental. Sports in general, but more so, football fans tend to be very sentimental and very emotional. You understand? So I will tread carefully in this discussion. Yeah. But, I think it is kind of difficult, though, to really come out and say, of the four, this player is the best player of all times. The term GOAT, greatest of all times, it's a term that I personally have a problem with, because to really compare somebody like Pele, with somebody like Cristiano Ronaldo or even Lionel Messi, it is kind of difficult considering that they existed in different eras. You understand? So I am just going to say that, in my opinion, I think Pele was the greatest of his time. You understand? Because when you look on Pele's records, I think Pele's records speak for itself. 1,000 career goals, 3 World Cup titles, and on the field of play, his technical ability, his strength, his speed. I think Pele was just unmatched in his era. But to really compare him to the modern players is somewhat unfair, in want of a better word. Because when you think about it, in Pele's days, Pele played in World Cups where there were a maximum of 16 teams. Now there are 32 teams. So I think it is safe to say that these World Cups would be slightly more difficult. It would be more difficult to win these World Cups, because you have a longer way to go. Pele also played in an era where there was no technology to really go and study players, to really go and study a team, to see how teams set up, to see the weaknesses and the strengths of different players. Nowadays coaches have the privilege or the luxury of looking at teams, looking at individual players, and studying their opponents to the point where they can actually provide some sort of a counter, to the persons who they are going up against. So having said that, I think that would kind of give persons like Ronaldo and Messi an edge over persons like even Pele and Maradona. You understand? Because these players, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, they operate in an era where it is more difficult, considering that players can actually get video clips of them, sit down and study them, study their moves, and try to counter, try to provide some form of an opposition, trying to stop them. You understand? So yeah, that is my take on that situation. Now, Diego Maradona, there's no doubt in his ability. Very skillful player, very good goal scorer, one who basically single-handedly, even though football is not an individual sport, I think you understand what I mean when I say a player single-handedly takes his team through competitions. You understand? Leads from the front. That was Diego Maradona. You understand? So and many people, I think he's the favorite of many people when it comes to the discussion of who is the greatest of all times. You understand? So Diego Maradona is right up there. Now, these two more recent players who have dominated world football for a decade or so, I think it is more easier to choose between these two persons as to which one is the greatest of this era, because when you compare the two of them, I think their goal scoring records are somewhat similar. I think in terms of their assist record, again, there's some amount of similarity. I think Lionel Messi may be edging Cristiano Ronaldo a little as it relates to goal scoring and number of assists. But I think these are two similar kind of players. The only difference, or the difference, is that I think Lionel Messi is more technically gifted than Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo to me is what I would describe as a mechanical type of player. He's the type of player that trains very hard and he produces results. He is a very excellent goal scorer. You understand? But I don't think that Cristiano Ronaldo has the same kind of impact in a game that Messi has. Messi, the flair, the precision with passes, his goal scoring ability, his ability to create chances, and if we should come down to accolades, of course, I think Cristiano Ronaldo might have more Champions League trophies than Messi. But when it comes down to Ballon d'Or titles, Football of the Year titles, Cristiano Ronaldo has 5, Messi has 7. Cristiano Ronaldo has no World Cup titles, Messi has 1. You understand? And, apart from that, as I said before, the impact that these players have, or the impact that Messi has on the field of play, it is different. When you hear commentators speak about Messi, you hear them referring to him as the magician. I think Messi has the ability to do things that Cristiano Ronaldo has never shown that he can do. Messi to me plays with more flair. This guy has defenders, 4 or 5 defenders chasing after him, trying to get the ball, and somehow he manages to go into some spaces and come out. And you sit there and you watch him and you wonder, how did he do that? Cristiano Ronaldo to me does not have the same impact. You understand? As I said before, Cristiano Ronaldo is the type of person that you can depend on to score some nice goals, some beautiful goals. You understand? But Messi is the type of player that you go to change a game. And I think where the confusion is now, if you're a fan of Manchester United or even Real Madrid, then more than likely you are going to see Cristiano Ronaldo as your favorite player of all times. While and Portugal as well. Naturally, Portugal, anybody who supports Portugal would normally support Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Now, if you're a fan of Argentina and Barcelona, I think, naturally you are going to support Lionel Messi. Where I think they stand apart, or Messi stands apart from Cristiano Ronaldo, is that Messi has more neutral supporters. Messi has more neutral fans. So it's like, if you like Portugal or Manchester United or Real Madrid, then you support Cristiano Ronaldo. You will pick Cristiano Ronaldo as your favorite player of all times. But if you are a fan of football, then naturally Messi will be your favorite, your choice. as the greatest of all times. So that is my take on the whole situation, sports trackers. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Blessings.